Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Sir Kirby. I'm back with another excuse to use my webcam. And, oh, shit, I forgot to set this up beforehand. So, yeah, we're playing it in English, and I don't know which one of these I want to be. This guy looks the most determined. I'm winging this because I flubbed this badly. But, I'm holding true to my word. And we are playing through Pokemon Shield, and we're gonna go with the Nuzlocke version, which is definitely an official thing. Yeah, I should have done my quick registration before that, but I wanted to start with the intro of the game correctly. So here we are. That's loud in my headphones. I hope the sound is balanced correctly. I tried to do a little bit of messing around with it before I started, and the best I could tell, something in the range that I have it right now should be about right, so that it doesn't drown me out, but it also is there. I'm going to try to pay some attention to the story, because I know this is a relatively new game. Unlike what I did with Zelda, I'm going to be more like the Fire Emblem thing, even though I'm not playing through it 100% normally. So, here we are. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature. Beautiful, yeah, nice, that's well done. Beautiful cities and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive, and then he's going to pick up a sentence halfway through again, thanks to the help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. Yada yada. Those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. Wow, no way! That's crazy! Crowd goes nuts. I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it is a pleasure to be here. Rose, I don't know. I can't tell, because he's definitely a guy. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. Yada yada. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match. I'm gonna put together some kind of counter every time he says undefeated champion Leon, and by he I mean anybody. It's gonna go up very, very quickly. Maybe I won't do that. Also, he has a Charizard, which is mildly unfair. For a couple of reasons. We'll get back to that. Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record is about to end. When I beat... Oh god, it's auto-scrolling. Okay, maybe I won't then. But he's gonna make his Charizard Dynamax, and that's just as unfair as anything else at this point. Mainly because he's not Dynamaxing, he's Gigantamaxing, but semantics, am I right? Pokemon Shield. Roll credits. Hopefully I don't somehow get copyright claimed for the intro. I didn't think about that. If I do, I'll just have to cut it out and then repost this. We'll see. But we are starting our adventure. Eventually. My goal is to keep these episodes in the series in the 20 to 25 minute range, just because I don't plan on doing a whole lot post-game. I mean, we'll see. I guess it depends on how quickly I blaze through the rest of it since I'm doing a Nuzlocke. I had to come up with some rules that I discussed with a couple other people for a Nuzlocke for this game. They're not too different, but I'll talk about those as I get there. Hello, hello! I'm not going to try to do a British accent because I'm going to flub it. Oh, that your flash new phone, Kirby? I'm going with Kirby, even though a lot of people here know what my name is. I don't care. Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? Bet you can't cheer him on with your hands full. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his fabulous? That says famous Charizard pose. Sure thing, bud. Ha! Didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Kirby. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, Kirby. You should be here any minute. Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Roll credits for the bag. Now I've got to run. See you at mine later. Yada yada. So, I have to get up. And then I have to run over here and get my stuff. which isn't even my stuff. It's my dad's old bag. Which is weird, because he's also playing through this game right now, even though he hasn't touched it in a little bit. Can I make my hair pink for that whole Kirby thing? I'm going to do that. Open the menu by pressing the X button. That's a staple of the Pokemon games at this point. We know this already. And there's our map. Now, one thing that I do want to say is that I'm using this capture card, and it's not nearly as noticeable in this game as it was when I actually opened it up and tested it by playing some Smash the other day. There's a small amount of input lag because I'm not using a second screen. But it's actually really manageable on this right now. Have a look at you, Kirby. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. Why don't we just give a new example here? Also, best Wooloo in the game right here. A Wooloo? What's it doing there? Well, it's rolling into the fence, obviously. You couldn't pick that up? Hey, you silly Wooloo, I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. But it's not using tackle, it's rolling. It's using rollout. Now you listen, no going past that fence. Everyone knows there's scary Pokemon living in slumbering world. Yeah, sure, buddy. I'll let the Wooloo do its own thing. Now that that's taken care of by doing absolutely nothing, how about it, Kirby? Let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first, what with you lugging about that big old bag. Yeah, probably, because you get a head start again. There's a Butterfree in the background over there, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not going to do too much talking to a bunch of other people. One of the dilemmas that I've already prepared myself to face is that... Okay, that's how you do that. That's a completely different thing, by the way. I just hadn't tested that on my other file yet, so I know how to do it now. One dilemma that I am kind of preparing to run into is that if I have to do any grinding, I'm not going to want to do that as like an episode, but I'm also not going to want to accidentally kill somebody off screen in a grinding accident, so I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that yet. I'll think about it as we go, but I know I'm not going to have to worry about it much in the early going. I just wanted to address that before I came inside to this house, and I wanted to get that out of the way early. So yeah. Mom, is he here? There you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you brought along Kirby. Hello, dear. Yeah, I have a beard. In real life. Whatever. Yeah, but where's Lee? You got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet. For the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. Nice name. Then that's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. That's right up there with the unbeaten champion thing. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost along the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that probably is for the best. You've got to come with, Kirby. You've still never met my big bro, right? Well, I mean, I just saw him on TV. Or my phone, or whatever. You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion! I might just say it like that every time to emphasize how many times it's said. I'll wait for you out on the route. Which is definitely how you would pronounce that word. But yeah, so we're just breezing through some early story stuff. I talked to a couple of people outside of this about nicknames for stuff, so the couple of names that I come up with early on are going to be from them. Let's get a move on. Only remember, Kirby, wild Pokemon come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Kirby, so we'll still steal it. Jesus Christ. We'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. But yeah, I let a couple people get in some nicknames early. I'm probably going to try to... Because I'm kind of like Leon with directions, as we'll be hammered over the head with soon enough. When it comes to nicknames and Nuzlocks, I'm terrible at coming up with them, so... I'm going to let other people kind of pull that weight for me. So if you have a suggestion and I haven't already used one of your names for something later on, feel free to drop that in the comments. Anyway, there's a big crowd here. I wonder what they're doing, because I definitely don't already know. You look familiar. Hey, that's that pose I just did after I finished spinning in a circle. Are you ripping off my poses now? I think he is. He's stealing my thunder. Also my cape. Hello, Wedgehurst. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion. Leon, you and Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title, because it's obviously that easy. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills just like you've taught us to, Lee. Why does nobody add the on? That's not that much work. That Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Yep. Too true, the Charizard is blazingly strong. Leon pun counter, 1. But other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. I wish for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Charizard yells at us, because he agrees. Lee! Ha! I can't see you through all these people. So, my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Sir, I've done your pose already. I think I'm a bigger fan than he is. Look at you, Ha. I reckon you've grown exactly 1.25 inches since the last time I saw you, because those are the metrics that we use in England. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye that's kept you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? Yeah, undefeated counter, 3. And these bright eyes over here... I've got it, you must be Kirby, am I right? Sure, buddy. Heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan too. And did I mention I'm undefeated? People call me the unbeatable Leon, there it is. Come on, Lee, and you, Kirby. Bet I can beat both of you back home. That Hop, always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Yeah, he might. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Leon pun counter 2. And then they run off, just leaving me here. Nice. I appreciate it, guys, truly. And now here we are. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Kirby and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone! And now we get a cutscene that, again, hopefully doesn't cause me to get yelled at by YouTube people. Take a good look, you two. Grass-type Grookey, the Fire-type Scorbunny, and the Water-type Sobble. Now, I feel like when I make my pick, because I've already decided on this, I feel like it's going to get a lot of people frustrated with me, but I have my reasons for it, and I'll explain it when I get there. I don't want to accidentally skip this scene, so I'm just going to sit here and go for a minute. Alright, line up, everyone. Sure thing, pal. And there they are. Which will you choose? Alright, so, like I just said, I made this decision already, actually. Part of it is because I have a really stupid nickname that is definitely not funny at all. Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Wooloo, after all. Yeah, so part of this is because I have a stupid nickname that's definitely not funny at all, but I'm going to do it anyway, and then the bigger reason for it is that every time I play a Pokemon game, I always gravitate toward the Fire type or the Water type, so we're taking Grookey with us. Grass-type Grookey, eh? Soothing. Like a nice long walk in the woods. Grass-type Grookey, is it? Yes, it is. He's coming with us. You choose Grookey. And I'm naming him Groot, because that is a plant pun that we can't live without, and it's not even a pun. All grass types must be named Groot. It's a law. Groot has been added to your party. So there's one. I always kind of gravitate toward the fire and the water type starters. The last time I picked a grass type starter playing through a game was my second playthrough of the 4th gen games. Hop takes Sobble. Aiming to be the next champion, so you'll be doing some serious training. Sure thing, pal. And then they start talking to Wooloo. Yeah, just since it's been so long since I picked the grass-type starter on my own, that's what I'm going to go with. Leon's trying to hype up his brother so that we can grow up and challenge him, and Scorbunny goes with him. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind, too. Yeah. Yeah! Enough of this trainer nonsense. Let's go eat some dinner. Alright. This is going well. Having a freaking cookout already. This is awesome. So we have Groot acquired. Hop has 2 kebabs. I think that's what those are. It looks good to me. Looks good as in sounds right to call them kebabs. Although they also look like good food, even if that's not what they are. So, the next day. Spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? Did you sleep at all? 2 getting on all right? Understanding one another? Maybe even built up a bit of love? Sure thing, pal. Of course I have. Kirby's made fast friends with his Grookey, too. Sir, his name is Groot. Thank you. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. I think that's 4 of those already. What are you looking at him for, Lee? I'm the one who will be coming to challenge you. No, you won't. If you think Kirby might be able to challenge you, then I guess he's my first rival. Yes, that's correct. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my only chance to beat the unbeatable champion. That's 5. That's 5 already. Just having a Pokemon doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first rate in battle, too. Because we throw them at each other and hope one of them wins. Heck yeah. Pokemon. 10-year-olds fighting each other's pets to the death. Gotta love it. You think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend if he's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take on Hop in the first ever Pokemon battle of this character's life? Yes, I am. I don't know what 2 things he said, because I'm not gonna, like, go through every single dialogue box as we go. Mainly because I've already forced my hand to not do that, but let's go, though. Read every book and magazine. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Yeah, you should have picked Scorbunny. That was your first mistake, was not doing that. But challenged by Pokemon Trainer Hop. Let's go. First battle. And he sends out a sheep, because it's totally fair to start us off immediately with a 2v1. But we have Groot, so we're good. Yeah, I know you've got 2 partners with you, because that's fair. There's only one way to do this, and that is we have to scratch his Wooloo repeatedly. And then he's gonna tackle us. And my only fear is that I find a way to lose this battle, considering this is a Nuzlocke. That would be the shortest series of all time. But I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we're fine. There's our first casualty of this game, even though Nuzlocke rules only apply to us. Get our 55 XP, Groot levels up. Nice. And we learned Branch Poke. That's a great name for a move. It's not over yet. I've added another trusty ally to my team, and he's weak to that move you just learned. Hello, Sobble. Take that Branch Poke real quick. I will poke him with my branch. Did you already know about type advantages? Yes, I did. Some of them aren't that hard to figure out, but admittedly, grass being strong against water didn't make sense to me when I first started playing the games. And there we go, we're 1-0 on our career. And we got another 55 XP and another level up. Groot's already looking solid. Well done there, buddy. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1? You and that Grookey are too much. Hop, we've been over this already. His name is Groot. Because that's original. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Glee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Leon, that would have been murder. Good work out there, Grookey. Why don't I get you all sorted? Thanks, pal. And you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Well, I think I'm off to a good start, considering it's 1-0 in our careers. But I can do that. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on. You've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You join the gym challenge. You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region that ends with the undefeatable champion? Sorry, I added an extra one in there. We're still only on 5. Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. Yeah, well, that is a 3rd pun, though. That's really what you want to do. You two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon, like type advantages. Especially the one that just beat you. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokedex. That's fair. The trainer's Pokédex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know. It's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Yeah, sure, buddy. Right, yeah, right, I'm with Hop on this one. Right, we get it. Pokédexes then, we're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Kirby. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm gonna be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokédex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. Probably go better to tell your mom that we're heading out, though. Sure thing, pal. And the Wooloo broke the gate. Good job. Did you hear that just now? Yes, I did. It was kind of loud, actually. The gate's open, and the Wooloo that was there, it's gone. It's almost like it opened the gate. That's nuts. I was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there, do you? Well, considering it broke and he's gone. Not supposed to go in there, and that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterward. We've got to go save it! Right? Even if we're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in. Sure, pal. Let me check something real quick. Okay, so we don't have Pokeballs yet. Can we go talk? Yeah, okay, we can't go talk to our mom yet. So the standard Nuzlocke rule that I'm gonna go with here is that I don't think we can encounter anything here. Actually, no, now that I think about it, we definitely can. Anything we encounter before we get Pokeballs is not gonna count as our encounter for that area, so where do you think that Wooloo ran off to? Fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. You know what? I know this is kind of a short episode, but that's how a lot of the entries, or the intros to series tend to go. So I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode here. We'll go track down that Wooloo next time. And then next time I also should have a chance to talk about a couple more of the Nuzlocke rules that we're going to go with for this series. It's a lot of the standard stuff, you know, one Pokemon per route, fainting equals dying, all the usual stuff. There's just a couple specific specifications I want to lay out before we get too far in. But anyway, that's going to be it for the first episode of Pokemon Shield, but we are officially off and running. So thanks everybody for watching this episode. Look forward to the rest of the series, and I'll catch you guys next time.